Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to Elkhorn Valley. So I'm on the multiplayer server right now. I was going to record a little bit of single player today, but Spud was on the server, so I figured I'd hop on with him and do a bit of work on the server there. So right now we're just selling a little bit of wheat because our capacity is actually full. It's actually at it was at $500,000, which is a little crazy. Where did I want to go to? It was a strange name. It was Station Heartland? No. It was Station Quaker. That's the place I wanted to get to. Basically what's happened is that the wheat price on the map right now is $3,675 a liter, which is just nuts. So that's the reason why I'm selling a little bit. So it's a kind of like a dual reason here. There's our field of corn. We planted that yesterday after the live stream, or during the live stream. No, I guess it was after, I suppose. And yeah, we're gonna see how this works out together. I like the map actually. The one downfall of this map, for me at least, that I've discovered is just that one, for whatever reason, when I was streaming the other day with the software that I used, it didn't like one particular section. But this software that I'm using today doesn't seem to have a problem with it, so I don't understand. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be kind of curious to see if it affects it at all. Apparently there's a steep hill here. Nice. So I don't know why it is, but it's that building right over there in the distance seems to cause the issue with OBS. Don't know why. It's bizarre. Like everything else is fine, and then if you look at that one direction, just like it just stops. It's really bizarre. So anyhow, let's go ahead and drop this off. We're probably have to sell 1 or 2 loads. Nothing too crazy. It's not that far. But we need to get rid of some of this wheat because this is the roundabout one. Yeah, yes, I remember this one. It's weird. You think you just turn left right here and go straight to the place, but no, you have to like go across the river, and then there's like a bridge you have to go across, back across to it, which is just it's a bizarre way to get to it, but you know that's the way they did it. It's kind of, it keeps it interesting, I suppose. It's not like you have to do anything too crazy, but it's just a bizarre, because they do like a huge loop, it feels like. Alright, there's that BGA we were talking about the other day. I didn't want to go into that, but I guess we can. Alright, let's do that. Is it going to give us a weight? I don't know if we even have the weights. Does it actually say on there? It might. Oh, it totally does. Neat. It actually totally tells you what your weight is. Huh. That's kind of cool, actually. That's not where we need to go, though. Here's the BGA that we never got to see in the live stream the other day. That's the BGA. And here's the sell point we're going to, right over here. I don't know why that place is tagged, even though it's like right here. It's bizarre. It tagged out. Usually they'll tag like right where the sell point is, not necessarily where the outside of it. But I guess it did detag it. Yeah, I guess it did. Because the reason why I say that is because usually what happens is you have to actually like go over the tag spot in order to for actually disappear. You can untag it too, I suppose. That's the other option. So you have 2 options there. Alright, there we go. Make a little money. As you can see, we do have a lot of money on this particular map already. That was due to me getting all the equipment, but in the end, it's just, for this type of map, it just seems like it would just worked a bit better. Just because then we can, do whatever we'd like sort of idea. And it's not a big deal one way or another. That's how I felt about it, at least. Yeah, let's go across there. One thing I have to be careful of is this particular trailer is a long trailer. Like, it's a triaxle in the back there, and it's one of the longer trailers I've used. But it does hold 70,000 liters, so you have to take that into consideration, right? So, did you get that placeable down, Spud?
Yeah, I'm just gathering up. I put 100,000 liters of silage, so I'm putting that in the trailer. I'll dump it in there. So I'll get it going further, and then I'll do some straw and grass in there. Some TMR going, buy some cows, I guess.
Sweet. Did we have grass already stored, or?
I believe we should have the lots.
Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is, I think we have like 100 and, we have what? 430,000 liters? Oh, okay.
Full, but plenty to start with.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna sell one more load here of wheat just because it's a good price, and we have 500,000 liters worth of it. And then I'll come down and help. But one of the interesting things about this map was the texture for the canola is, I think it's way off. This is like, so here's my truck beside the canola, just for reference sake. And look how tall that canola is. It's like the height of corn. I think Donald said that the other day. So just to give you the idea, it's like a little on the crazy side in terms of the height of it. I don't know why the map maker did that, or if that, it might have been an error for all I know. Now, I have seen I have seen canola over 5 feet tall. There was one time when my in-laws planted canola, and it actually stood much higher than normal. But typically canola seems to be pretty low to the ground. Doesn't seem like it gets crazy. Not like corn does, for example, or something like that. So, all right, just taking our second load to the store now, and I don't know how much money we're gonna make. I could probably check, but honestly, at this stage, it doesn't really matter. So it depends. It's kind of interesting because like some people like to play the game like this with like lots of money. It just doesn't matter. They just want to play the way they want to play. And other people like to work up to like a stage like this sort of thing. So it's interesting to see how people go about it in that scenario. So anyways, let's see how much we get when we get there. Alright, just coming up to the sell point now. Let's see how it turns out. That's funny. There's a fence right there, but this is exactly where we need to go. But you need to go all the way across the river to get over here. In reality, that makes no sense, but... Because look, if you come over here, this is where the... It seems like there should be an entrance like right over here somewhere, but I guess the map maker didn't want to make it that easy for you. So you have to go all the way around. That's too funny. Anyways. What? Why won't it take the rest of that? That's bizarre. Must have been because I hopped back into it when it was unloading still. And we can't go that way apparently. Alright. Good to know. Let's go ahead and return back to the farm here. And interesting enough, the actual reset point on this map is actually not the main farm. It's actually at the shop. So they kept it true to the I don't know, Farm Sim 17, I suppose. In reality, it's not that hard to move the reset point. You just go into Giant's Editor and do it, but if you've never messed around in Giant's Editor, I suppose it would be a little difficult. So, anyways, I'll be back, and we'll next time we come back in a second, we're just going to be helping Spud out with the animals. See you in a sec. It's interesting. One of the things we've noticed so far on this farm is that it seems like let's move up a bit more there. It seems like the yard is actually a bit small for the size of the actual farm itself. Like, it seems cramped, and it really shouldn't be. It's bizarre, because what happens is, it's like, you're driving around, and there's like, well, we have a lot of equipment on the farm, and that really doesn't help much. But, for whatever reason, it just seems so cramped. But it's really strange. I don't know, it just seems like the yard could have been a bit bigger in comparison to what it actually is, so I don't know. Anyways, pick up the Penta trailer here and the Mass Fergus. I'm gonna go see what Spud's up to. He said he's got it under control already, but we're gonna go check it out anyways, just for the sake of checking it out, basically. So probably could set up a couple combines actually. And right now we just have the map set up with one-stage fertilization, so nothing too crazy really. So just keeping it simple for the time being. It's a big map too, so I think if we were to do like 2 or 3 stages of fertilization, it might be, it might feel, I should say, a little like you're spending hours cultivating, so, or plowing or whatever. So I think that's the reason why we just left it for the time being. So we can always switch it. That's one of the nice things they added in 17, I have to say, like being able to change one of these things on the fly. It's pretty slick. So if you have that want or desire, you can do so, you know, within a matter of a few, matter than a few clicks, basically. So, did you get the straw for the cows ready?
Yeah, it's almost full of silage and straw. I'm just filling up on grass right now.
Nice. So this is the animal area. Let's just turn that off. This is the animal area. As you can see, we got the TMR mix. This is the compact TMR mix that we have, and here's, I guess, is the cell point, I think this is. And we have our water truck here for animals, of course. I don't know where the water is actually on this map, but it's somewhere. I mean, like, where do you get the water from? Oh, it looks like I left Spud in a difficult spot. Yeah, I just realized, it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't leave that right there. Now, I don't know, but this, I think, can store grass, or should be able to store grass. Yeah, this thing totally does. Do you realize the thing that I'm under right now actually stores the grass and hay and all that?
Well, I do now, yeah.
But we put that there for the potatoes primarily, though, eh?
Yeah, that's a good story. Let's go with that. I didn't know what that thing was. I knew we could use some multi-storage, so I put it down.
No, I hear you. Yeah, so this building actually looks like you can store hay in here. It looks like grass. It has some straw in it. Silage, manure, pig food, chaff, and grass. Yeah, and apparently it holds 900,000 liters too.
Wow.
Well, there are 4 silos there, though, right? So that is that. Also, we planted this field right here, field 14, in grass. And what was the other field we planted? We peeled 14 and 7 both in grass, just because...
Have you checked out the cow area? It's kind of finicky to get in with the trailer.
I looked at it when I first put the map on the server, but it looks more like a beef type area rather than a dairy cow area. But there's the pigs right there as well. So here's the area that Spud is referring to. Right over here. And it is a little finicky to get in with the trailers and whatnot. So here's where you can buy cattle right here, I believe. I think this is the spot.
I think your best bet is just to pull in here.
Okay. This is
trigger, unload, and then back out again. If you do the pull through, you gotta sort of make a 360 and come back through here, or you can get out by the side over to our left. Area,
that's interesting. Yeah, I guess you don't have many options here.
Obviously, you can drive through.
Yeah, I guess you could drive through, but that's a tight turn. That's a tight turn at the end there, though, eh?
Yeah, no, if you got the big trailer, it's a little tricky. But if you can get over here, you can drive out. There's a gap in the fence down here, but there's trees in the way. Take the trees out.
Can you drive through?
Through here.
I guess it'd be best just to back up into it then, eh?
You're backing, or you nose in, dump, and back out.
Yeah, I guess so. Do we have any cows now?
Not yet. Where's the area?
It's over here, actually. We'll get a couple here. How many do you think we should get? 100? 200?
Yeah, 100.
Alright. So let's go ahead and buy some. So if you want to buy cows quickly, you just use your...
Go for 2, why not? Never had 200 cows before.
Oh, exactly. That'll keep people busy. So if you want to get cows really easily, just use your mouse scroll wheel, and you can actually just...
Single player, I've got about 147 or something like that now.
Oh, nice. Nice. So you can just use your mouse scroll wheel to do this, which is kind of neat.
I bought 12, and they've all been bred in-game.
Seriously? Wow, that's crazy. 200 cows is a million cows. A million worth in cows, I should say. Yes, of course. Let's buy.
Go for it.
Let's buy a million cows
They
here.
are.
Yeah. Let's see how the look in this area here. This definitely looks like a beef area though, rather than a dairy area. But not too bad. Just seems that way at least. I'm surprised there's no cows in this little section here. Oh no, there are a couple, I guess. Down the end? No, actually, well, kind of. What do they call this? Tie stalls? If you know the answer to this question, leave a comment below. And this is what they call a carousel milker, I believe. And here are all the dairy cows here. And they come in and leave. That's not too bad. I guess the cows are kind of walking around here. It's not so bad. It looks interesting, let's say. This is like a very open style barn. If we have this type of style in Canada, what happens is they usually have curtains on the side that close. Close and open automatically. Sometimes, well, depending what kind of style, how crazy the actual barn is, but some of the bigger, crazier barns actually have that kind of scenario where it's like, it's all set up like that. Alright, let's go give our cows a little bit of grass, because I'm sure 200 cows need quite a bit of grass here. Alright, there's the manure. What's the manure? Is that for like cows, the manure? That seems like it's kind of like out of the way. Got a nice little storage area down here. Not bad. Like I said before, the area for cows is kind of cramped. Not for cows. The area for the main yard is a little cramped, but they do give you lots of space in other areas. So I guess that's why. That's what I'm saying. It just seems that way, at least, that it's a little cramped. All right. TMR. No, we don't need that. Sugar beets. We can't feed them sugar beets. We can give them straw though. 500,000 liters of straw, sure. I think that was Spud.
TMR will take it over to the cows.
Pardon me?
So we've got 3,400 liters of TMR, so we'll take that over.
Cool. I'm just gonna top them off on straw here. I think 200 cows are gonna need quite a bit of straw.
Oh yeah.
Get a full trailer's worth here, and then go take it over to the cows. It's funny. This is totally different. Normally, I play. Whenever I get cows, I almost always get everything ready after I've bought the cows. But definitely, it's a more sensible approach to pick it up before you get cows. But for whatever reason, I always do it opposite. All right, there we go. I feel like that truck should be moved. All right. Yeah, it's kind of a nice little area. That's definitely an American style like pig stall building, which is kind of neat. You don't see many of those style buildings in all maps, at least. So it's nice that they included it. So like this little area here, I actually like this area, but I definitely feel like it's a little on the cramped side for some things. Let's see if this. Okay. You know, we need to go all the way in there. Apparently they don't accept straw here. That's bizarre. Oh, there it goes. Let's see how much of this they take. 50,000 liters. So the one downfall of these Penta trailers is that they, this is what's happening right now. When you get a trailer like this that is tipping. That is ridiculous. Because it's colliding with the roof, so it's one downfall. So let's see if we can do this without crashing too much. That's why one of those so child trailer. Blah, 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 blah. Goodness, what are the style trailers called? The walking bottom trailers, those ones. What am I stuck on now? The walking bottom trailers are the nice ones for this type of situation, because you don't have the overhead room. So, all right. So they used all 50,000 liters worth of straw. That's pretty crazy when you think about it. 50,000 liters of straw. I don't know how full they are either. I'd have to check, but we can see grass, they're only at 7%. So in terms of how much grass they're going to need, it's going to be just quite a hefty amount, it looks like. So I'm going to do the reverse this time and go through this way. It'll make my life a little bit easier here. But we planted quite a few fields in grass on purpose, so that we would have extra. But for whatever reason, we didn't realize we could store grass in another building beside it, so I don't know why that does that. So we just decided to put this building down. Straw, sugar beets. Oh, they actually don't have that much grass in here anymore. Uh-oh. We may have to do a little bit more mowing soon. Looks like we're getting kind of low on grass, eh?
Yeah, I just put in enough to get them started, so there was no cows, so it only takes just a little bit. I would probably use some water as well to be out of that.
Yep. Alright, here. Let's get this fired up. So there's only just enough grass in there. Excuse me. Only just enough grass in there, apparently, for a little bit, so. But we can. Did you get stuck?
No. When I tipped, the tipper hit the roof of the cow shed. Now I'm stuck on the.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me.
Didn't happen when I did the TMR, but there was only a little bit in there. It probably didn't fully tip.
Yeah. Eh? All right. Let's. I don't know if I can even. I'm not even sure if I can even help you with that one. Jeez. Maybe you.
I think I'm gonna have to reset.
All right. Let me tip this grass, and I'll try and do a little bit of ramming to see if we can actually get it unstuck. There we go.
Sounds good.
So there's the rest of the grass there. But these trailers just don't work so nicely for this scenario. They're nice and big, though. That's the problem. So it'll be interesting. I don't know if Penta. I think Penta only makes this style of trailer. I don't think they make the walking bottom style. I don't think that's common in Canada in general. Well, that's not true. I guess it depends what you're using it for. I know a lot of potato and sugar beet style trailers have a walking bottom in them. Alright, so let's see if we can nudge. Wow, he really is. He's like right over there. No, you're definitely stuck. Try and detach your trailer and then attach it again. Yeah, that's definitely stuck. Yeah, it looks like it resets, but I'm only going to push you into that section more, not out of it.
Yeah, I figured best case to end up in the cow area there.
Well, that's true. Maybe I could nudge you over there and then you can just drive straight out.
Well, there's no wall in the end.
Alright, let's see if we can do this here. Detach your trailer again and just leave it detached. No. I'll try and reverse out of there now. Oh. Alright, let's see if I can adjust this. The funny things that happen sometimes. No. You need a front load. Is there a front load over here? I think there is one, isn't there?
Yeah, it's in the silo. Or the silage cooler.
Alright, let's go ahead and grab that, see if we can't unstick Spud over there. In reality, if you were to use this trailer in that scenario, well, I guess you really wouldn't, because you know that would be the end result. But of course, this is farming sim, not real life, right? So you're willing to try some of those crazy things sometimes. Alright. Is this where it's... Yes. Alright, so this is right over by the cows too. Let's see if we can do this. I guess it's another storage area. I guess you could use that for your pigs if you wanted to. So this particular telehandle is Spud's favorite. This is the Manitou, of course. I'm partial to the New Holland one for whatever reason, but this is the one he likes. Alright. Let's see if our final act can be getting Spud unstuck from from the cow area, I guess. It's a long way to drive, that's why we're so adamant about trying to get it unstuck there. Let's see here. We should be able to get it now. Alright. Let's see.
Caught on all that fan.
Let's see here. Can we get the rest of it here? No. Alright. Looks like he is definitely stuck now. Alright, guess we'll have to do a reset then. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. That'll be... Oh, goodness. Yeah, he's definitely stuck there. Am I stuck now? No, okay, good, we're out. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed that little episode on the multiplayer server. My name's Iain Robson. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more farming sim in action. Catch you guys later.